Hello guys, Stay Patient here. First time on my new webcam that I just picked up today. I apologise, it's not really set up properly. I'm just kind of trying it out, making sure I understand the settings and everything. This is going to be my first of 3 or 4 platinum reviews that I'm going to do today, because I've earned a few platinums over the last week or so, and I haven't really been doing, keeping up with my YouTube content because I've had company. But I'm back. I put up a couple of videos already. I put up the Trophy Hunters PSN update for this week earlier today. It's a couple of days late, so I apologise for that. And in that video, I mentioned about how BioShock was out today, which I thought it was, and I think maybe it is in America, but it must be one of those games that's got different release dates between the US and the UK or Europe or whatever. It's not actually out until Friday, which gives me a chance to do these platinum reviews, which I thought I was going to have to kind of postpone. Now the first one, just checking out my collection here on the TV. The first one is Orc Slayer, and I'm going to do a separate video for all of these. Now Orc Slayer is a game that I've spoken about in my top 10 easiest and fastest, platinum trophies on PS4 for games that you probably haven't played. It's a bit of a mouthful, the title of that video. But I am going to do a part 2 and a part 3 to that video, to the series, because there's lots more nice, easy, quick platinums available on PS4, for the kind of games that you might not have heard of, might not have played, some of the indie titles, or just some of the stuff you might not have come across. And Orc Slayer is my 215th platinum, I think, on this account. If you were to count all of the platinums I've earned, across all my accounts, or all of the accounts I work on through the trophy service and everything, there'd be thousands probably. But this is number 215, and it does live up to its name as a super quick, super easy trophy set. It takes about 2 or 3 hours. I think it took me about 2 hours and 40 minutes, but that's because I was streaming at the time, or at least recording. I actually uploaded my entire platinum playthrough to my channel here on YouTube, so check that out. The sound quality is not great on it because my mic wasn't actually clipped onto my shirt here. You can probably see it on me now. I thought it was, but I think I'd taken it off to do something and it was on the floor. So you could hear me, but it was a bit kind of distant or whatever. But, if you want to see what the gameplay is like, just get an idea of the gameplay and stuff, then you can check out that, full gameplay video footage, whatever you want to call it. So it took me about 2 3/4 hours. That was recording, so obviously I was taking my time a little bit, just explaining things as I went through. It's one of those games that is terrible, basically, but because it's so bad, it's kind of a novelty to begin with. It's sort of not exactly fun, but it's funny. Just for a while, you'll kind of enjoy yourself just because you're laughing at how poor it is. But then obviously about halfway through, that novelty wears off and it starts getting quite tedious. And of course you can break it up and do it across a couple of play sessions, but I wanted to get it out of the way. And I am actually going to plat it again because it does have a stacking trophy list. So you can do the US version and the EU version. They both have separate trophy lists, the same trophies of course, but like you're all trophy hunters, you understand the idea of stacking trophies. I'm not looking forward to it. I will do it again just because it's so quick and easy. But yeah, I mean, I do recommend it as a Trophy Hunters game, not as a game to play if you're wanting to pick one up that's going to be fun or anything like that. It's not, it's not a good game. It's very poor. The controls and the mechanics on it are terrible. You can kind of forgive them because I think it might have been just one guy that made it, or like a very small team, and I think maybe it's even transferred across from phone. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into that, but it's the kind of game that would work on a phone. It's so basic, and it wouldn't matter too much if the mechanics were solid, but they're really not. The aiming's terrible and everything, but none of those things stand in the way of it being easy. It's super simple, and there's actually a glitch. So when I do the game again, because I failed to activate the glitch on my original playthrough, I'm going to play it again on the other version, earn the platinum, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to sort of record a video explaining how to do the glitch, because it basically allows you to heal yourself fully whenever you want, which is quite handy because, although it is easy, it's super frustrating if you do end up dying, if you make a few mistakes, or maybe you kind of run through a level a bit too quickly and you find yourself surrounded by enemies. they can take you down, you know. Once you get used to it, you don't really fall into that trap very often. But if you do die during a mission, there's not many missions in the game, but if you do, then it's just really annoying because you have to start that mission again, and it just, you know, you want to play as little of this game as possible. So, you know, if you want to use that glitch, I will eventually put up a video for it. It's not going to be, you know, today or anything. It might not be for a few weeks, but you can check it out online. Look up, you know, how to activate the glitch, and it will just make sure that you don't die, so that you can power through it nice and quickly, probably in around 2 hours. But like I say, I do recommend it for trophy hunters because not only is it super easy and super fast, it's got the stacking list that we mentioned, so you can play both versions and earn the trophies twice. But also it's super cheap. I believe it's still the same price as it was when I bought it, because I don't think it was on offer. It's just, you know, the normal price seems to be $3.99. So it's £3.99, $3.99, exactly the same price in the UK as America, which is a bit unfair on us because of the currency difference, obviously. But you know, it's a great game for trophy hunters. It's a terrible game for everyone else. So only buy it if you're willing to sit there for a couple of hours playing through something really, really terrible, just to earn the trophies at the end. That's what it is. You're basically buying the trophies. So kind of recommend it. But you know, I wanted to do a video for that. I did actually earn the Orc Slayer Platinum before the No Man's Sky one, and that was the last video I did. But because I did it on a blank account and then synced it to my account, it actually shows up after No Man's Sky, and it's ended up being my 215th. Now I'm going to do a few more videos, like I mentioned. I've got, let's have a look here. I've got Rockets to tell you about. I've got Alien Nation, that's the big one. That's the sort of most recent kind of big platinum that I've earned. And then Coffin Dodgers. So a couple of nice easy ones there, that one of which is going to be on my next top 10 video for easiest platinums. But in the meantime, guys, stay tuned. Obviously I'll bring those videos to you in the next few hours. And stay tuned as well at the end of the week when Bioshock does get released. Once it's out in the UK on Friday, I'm going to start doing some trophy guides for Bioshock Infinite, because it seems like most people are playing the first Bioshock to kind of catch up with the story and everything. I've played them all before, and I love Infinite. I'm going to dive straight into that because it's one of my favourite games of all time. So that's going to give me the opportunity to get a nice lot of trophy guides up on YouTube for you guys, so that, you know, once you finish the first 2 Bioshocks, you can move on to Infinite and have all the trophy guides available for you. Now, of course, there are trophy guides from the PS3 release, many of which are by PowerPix, who's very, very good, but he doesn't commentate in his trophy guides or any of his videos. So I know some of you guys enjoy my content because I commentate my trophy guides and achievement guides and things like that. So I thought I'd do some videos for those, even though the guides are already up. There are some available, just to give you another option if you do want to watch one that's a bit more informative when it comes to sort of explaining what's happening on screen, explaining what to do and everything. So keep tuned for that. If this is your first time on the channel, obviously subscribe. You know, if you enjoyed the video, this is just like my casual platinum review series. But, you know, check out the rest of my content, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all very soon.